Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Mathiaut. I am heading the QS Executive Division, which is focused on executive MBA programs and the executive audience. So if you are contemplating an executive MBA, this means you're probably a very busy senior manager or director who has very little time to sift through all the basic admissions requirements that executive MBA programs require. So let me help you today go through all those requirements through a very entertaining, hopefully, admissions pop quiz. Let's talk GMAT, the elephant in the executive MBA classroom. Are you wondering if you'll have to sacrifice 3 months of your very busy, precious life to prep for the test? Category 1, test prep. True or false? I absolutely need to take the GMAT to get into an executive MBA program. And the answer is, it depends. Many executive MBA programs, or if I dare to say, most executive MBA programs, will not require you to take the GMAT. However, there might be some instances where executive MBA programs will require you to take the GMAT. Those instances could be if you do not have the required number of years of management experience, or if you do not have an undergraduate degree. But no matter what the requirements, the GMAT is a standardized test, and it could be a very good exercise and challenge for you, of course, if you have time and the will to do so. Are you wondering what the E in EMBA stands for? Not electronic, executive. A very important word that carries big responsibilities and accomplishments. Category 2, professional experience. What is the average number of years of professional experience of an EMBA participant? A, 5 years, B, 7 years, C, 10 years, D, 14 years. According to the Executive MBA Council, the average number of years of professional experience required for executive MBA participants is 14 years. However, this number varies greatly depending on the executive MBA program. All executive MBA programs, however, will value extensively your practical experience as well as your management experience and your leadership potential. Are you wondering then who the executive MBA is for? Well, it is for people with a certain professional maturity, also those who are at a very different life stage, those who are already accomplished individuals, and most importantly, those who are looking for their next challenge. So the number of years of professional experience is a very good indicator of those unique profiles the executive MBA programs are looking for. Executives are all different, and they've had very different paths. Some, like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, never finished college, but nevertheless, they became very successful businessmen. Some others went all the way through to a PhD and became equally successful. Admissions directors understand that, and they do understand that there is more to an executive than pure academics. This leads us to our next question. Category 3, bachelor's university degree. True or false? I do not need a bachelor's degree to get into an executive MBA program. So the answer to this question again is it depends. EMBA candidates will need to demonstrate very strong university qualifications. However, all is not lost for those who do not hold such qualifications but have had a very strong fast-track career path. If you do not hold such qualifications, then the GMAT with a score of 600 or above might be required. So you think you have to be an investment banker or a business finance guy to get into an executive MBA program? Listen to our next question to find out more. Category 4, industry. What is on average the most popular employment sector in the EMBA circle? A, nonprofit, B, consulting, C, IT telecommunications, D, financial services. The financial sector is on average the most popular sector among EMBA participants. However, other sectors are on the rise. There are many more lawyers, medical doctors, government, army employees who are starting to understand the benefits of an executive MBA program. And remember, EMBA programs love that kind of diversity, whether it is in employment sector or nationality. It is what makes the EMBA program so unique. An executive MBA is very demanding. It will require structure, organization, time management, and discipline. So are you wondering if it wouldn't be better for you to just quit your job and focus on your EMBA studies? Category 5. Employment. True or false? Full-time employment is not required to apply for an executive MBA program. And the answer to this question is false. The EMBA degree program is based on the principle of direct application of the tools and strategies learned in the classroom to your workplace. So yes, full-time employment is crucial. And despite that, your employer will need to get on board with your decision to pursue an EMBA program. Because even if he or she does not sponsor you financially, they will need to support your time away from the office to attend modules. Now that you've been introduced to the basics of EMBA admissions, what is the next best action you could take to move your EMBA project forward? Category 6. The next steps. What is the best way for you to find out more about your top 5 EMBA programs? A. Go fishing. B. Attend a QS executive one-to-one meeting in your city. C. Visit schools' campuses. D. Attend an EMBA info session. Your first step should be to shortlist your top 5 executive MBA programs. But nothing beats human connection. So whenever you can, you should participate in an executive MBA event where you can meet admissions directors of top executive MBA programs and the rest of the executive MBA community. I hope you enjoyed our EMBA admissions pop quiz, and I look forward to meeting you along your EMBA journey.